Very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. As you can see, we are getting through the pre-match formalities and processes, the players coming onto the field for the usual fanfare and handshakes and so on. Conditions absolutely perfect. Temperatures are kind enough. It is an absolute picture under the floodlights here, and the match that follows ought to follow suit. The world-famous Camp Nou in Barcelona, a stadium fit for the grandest of occasions. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event. He's had a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Firmino certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Dembele. Jordi Alba. Dembele drills one in. Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Messi! Oh, it's a stunning goal! He's got himself a peach of a goal! Oh, that is a bit special. Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Firmino. And it's Salah. Keita. Liverpool are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Klein. Oh, really good feet from him. Dembele, with good energy in defence as well.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Oh, real Luis Suarez! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Sturridge. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Dembele. Oh, it's Dembele. Luis Suarez. Busquets plays it long. Oh, surely! Van Dijk with a fine tackle. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So there you have it, a close fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And Coutinho! A great save, real class.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Mohamed Salah displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. And it's Shaqiri. Shaqiri plays it out to the flank. This is promising. Mohamed Salah. Played out to the right. That's great strength on the ball. Lovren. Forward it goes.
Barcelona have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Coutinho gets it away. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Fabinho gets his foot in there. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Mohamed Salah. Lovely bit of skill. A chance to play it in. Oh, really tidy interchange. Mohamed Salah. Shaqiri. And he's got the ball glued to his feet. Out wide to the right. Mohamed Salah. Can he put it away? Barcelona have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake.
That's pretty clear, it is a foul. I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick. Looking to dink it in. And he just whacks it away. There is the final whistle. One goal settled it. A tense and exciting game that just got away.
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel lends itself to an almighty telling off for such a timid, docile display.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. The world-famous Camp Nou in Barcelona, a stadium fit for the grandest of occasions. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill and plenty of tricks and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
As you can see, we've already started here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
It's hard to overlook Gerard Piqué. He should be given a bit more credit, I think, for his performances. Anticipates well, composed on the ball and pretty good in the air. That'll all be needed for what's to come here too.
Yeah, the scourge of so many strikers. And it's Roberto. Sergio Busquets. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Here it comes. Cut out in the nick of time. Jemison takes the long option. Philippe Coutinho. Dembele. A great ball, now the shot. Golovin. Camille Glick. Ronnie Lopez. He's left his man. Just brushed off the ball there. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Now it's Jovetic. Keeper's got good distance on that. And he's made certain that won't get through. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Dembele encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
George. There's the end of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break. 0-0. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
Shoots! And it's a goal!
Well, that's what top players do. They can seize the initiative almost single-handedly, and that goal eases them in front once more to make this second half look a little more promising.
Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserved to.
Barcelona draw first blood here.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Tielemans. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Monaco are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Ronnie Lopez. Whistle's gone, just offside.
Well, the defence was at their mercy and they only needed to be fractionally quicker.
Golovin. George.
Good ball.
Golovin. Shots on.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Vidal plays a clever pass.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Tielemans. Left down by a lack of accuracy.
Monaco need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Cordial. And time is up. One goal settled it. A tense and exciting game that just got away.
I've been in this position myself, and this will be difficult to take. They did everything right but score, but at least...
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. This is, of course, the Camp Nou, one of the best known, perhaps the best known of all the venues in European football. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
As you can see, we've already started here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
It's hard to overlook Gerard Piqué. He should be given a bit more credit, I think, for his performances. Anticipates well, composed on the ball, and pretty good in the air. That'll all be needed for what's to come here too.
Yeah, I must agree, especially in view of his ability to lead and organise the defence. Shelko. And it's Dembele. Luis Suarez. Now it's Sergio Busquets. And that is not finding anyone. D'Ambrosio.
Barcelona have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
That is a poor kick by the keeper, being intercepted. Offside, yep, looks it.
He may have been caught offside, but Suarez may have been born offside, but he'll continue playing on the shoulder of the last defender, I can tell you.
Now it's Keita. What an adventurous run from a defender. Now it's Keita. Swept it. He's gone for it! Rakitic tries to get it forward quickly. Sergio Busquets. Busquets pushes it out wide. Rakitic plays it out to the flank. Brozovic. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. And the half-time whistle goes. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break. 0-0. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. So deadlock still as the second half begins. Rakitic. Played out to the right. Now it's Messi. Fires it in. Is it in? Saved only by poor finishing.
Yeah, but the two that closed them down merit the praise of a job well done.
Just brushed off the ball there. Great ball, and now the shot.
Barcelona made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Piqué. Philippe Coutinho. And it's Dembele. Dembele going through. Now it's Lewis. Can he put it away? Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And that's a throw. Roberto, he's gone away. Drilled in low. Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Suarez simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
And it's been taken short. D'Ambrosio plays it forward. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Keeper goes long. D'Ambrosio gets into the right position to intercept. João Mario. Keita looking to run onto it.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
And that's not going to reach.
Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Final seconds, this has to be it. Has he picked him out? Has it out wide now. Keita. One good cross, maybe the last chance. Now it's João Mario. Lovely bit of skill there. And it's Keita. João Mario. Cleared without complication. There is the final whistle. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches. Satisfied by organisation and